All right, everyone. Hope you all had a good break, refreshed your refreshments, did everything you need to do to make sure you can enjoy the next at least hour of Super Metroid Choozo Randomizer. Um, Once again, I am Exact Science. I'll be joined tonight by KJ on comms. It'll be game 2 of our 3-game series. PapaSchmo taking the first match in a seed that refused to give us anything for the first hour that we played it. So we're all hoping for a slightly more enjoyable gameplay experience for our esteemed runners this seed. Looks like we're getting a gauntlet start, so we have a guaranteed morph here. Morph was random, but turned out to be early. As early as you can be, basically. And even after that, we still got 3 items in criteria. We have also found our power bombs and super missiles right off the bat. That's nice. So no ammo hunting gating our progression today. All right, we're going to see our first area transition here. Careful, Nitro. Oh, man. Almost giving me... Oh. Yeah, that is a deceptively evil crab. Yeah, PapaSchmo laughing and shaking his head. Knowing that it was just a couple of iframes from the wrong direction door transition that saved him from being completely destroyed by that crab. And more Meridia. So last seed we had those 2 exits form a closed loop for lower Norfair, and not so much a closed loop because there are 2 more exits from West Meridia, but it is 2 West Meridia exits there. All right, settings for today are full countdown, full area, random boss, hard difficulty, random escape, random morph, random start. All right. So, PapaSchmo once again skipping the 230 missiles check. Or at least for bombs. We've got...
Hello there, I am back. What have we here?
We had a gauntlet start, so morph as early as it could be, i.e. the first item they picked up. And
nice.
Then power bombs, then supers immediately in Terminator, and now screw attack at BT.
Ooh, screw attack this early. That's nice to see.
Can be annoying, but since you have morph and explosives as well, it is a very nice thing to have at this point. And that does mean the gauntlet's in logic. Just immediately off the bat, gauntlet's in logic.
So morph was back of gauntlet? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
And then power bombs were the other item in back of morph, and then super missiles at Terminator. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, did we not check Turian entrance or mushroom?
They both go to West Meridia portals, and both runners almost died to the crab in Crab Hole when they went through the Turian portal.
Wait, both of them go to West Meridia?
Yes. So Turian goes to Crab Hole, and Green Brinstar goes to bottom of Main Street.
That's sad.
So these are Papa's settings. Last seed, we had Nitro settings. These are Papa's.
Okay. Ooh, Papa took a little bit of a dip in the acid. Just a
Nice
few, it's
HP.
just not even a second, but that still can be dangerous.
Yeah, no, that acid is like it's a lot. It's like 6 damage per 4 frames or something like that without any
Hmm.
suits. It's a lot of damage.
But we did end up finding another set of power bombs, and yeah, that's a good thing to keep.
Yeah, 10 power bombs is kind of the absolute minimum you want to have going around exploring without more morph bombs.
Hmm.
Looks like there's a third pack there, which is great because you really want 15. Like without bombs, I feel good with when I've got 15 power bombs. That's enough for any bomb blocks you need, and it means if you don't get ice, then you can kill the Metroids without having to go back and refill it all.
Yeah. And then we had Nitro check the Key Hunter room at Criteria, and that goes to Ridley Escape over in Upper Norfair, and that had 3 majors in Upper Norfair.
Curious to see where our. Yeah, I kind of feel like we're gonna. Oh yeah, we haven't checked any of these items yet, so we're definitely
Nope.
going down to Retro Bryn.
There's no other spot for us to go. This is the way.
And so we're either going to find a gravity suit down here, or the portal is going to go somewhere useful.
And
I guess
hey,
we could find Varia as well.
you know what? I'm so happy chat picked up on that. Yes, this is the way. And also, there was a question. Nada asked the question of, do you go check Climb Supers after the last race?
No.
Really? With 2 more majors left behind? I mean, yeah, I guess that is a lot of time. But
Okay. One of those majors is right here, and it's useless. Not useless. Sorry. That's unfair to it.
that's
But
harsh. That's harsh.
it's not. It's one of the worst items you could find at this point.
Unless you have also high jump boots, then it becomes a nice item.
But yeah, I mean, for 2, it's like kind of a gambler's fallacy kind of thing, you know. It's like it's so like it takes so much time to wall jump up to check that item. Like you're better off just like if you really need to check it, you're better off just like finding a way to come back once you find Speed Booster because it's like 8 screens or something. It is a very, very tall room.
It looks like we're going up to Billy Mays.
Yeah, with this many power bombs and like this many items still left in criteria, like I'm a lot more in favor of this check than I would have been last race. But I mean, last race I would have missed Space Jump. Speaking of,
Speed, and that's our second reserve tank. Wow.
oh, that's funny. So right now, they have speed that they could use to check Criteria's like Shaft Supers, but they'd have to.
They don't need to because that's our second and final major of this
Right,
area.
that's the second major. Hooray!
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, don't even have to worry about it.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
And chat asked about getting the reserve tanks early. I'm okay. I like this. You don't have energy tanks. You're being presented reserve tanks. It's still an E-tank. It's just not filling up automatically.
Yeah, it's like it gives you it's extra health. You don't have various suit. Hell runs are a possibility. Like you can do hell runs with reserve tanks if you don't have any tanks at all. Like you are out of luck.
And as we saw in the previous game, reserve tanks they really helped.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
PapaSchmo takes a death.
That's a drag. At least we have a save of the ship.
Yep. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Although we find Crocomire at the end of all of this
With
no majors. Which that's interesting. That
so
means
what are the exits we have access to right now?
Moat. Moat is the last one, and we just got speed, so that makes sense. So,
Well, where are the portals? So 2 have gone to Meridia.
Then bottom room next to Morph Ball is Crocomire, and then the not Moat, but the room before Moat with the Key Hunters.
Correct, Key Hunters. Yeah, that's Lower Norfair exit into Upper Norfair.
Yeah,
But like it's the Upper Norfair side of
yeah.
the escape. Yeah.
On the way to Wave Beam and whatnot. Yeah.
I'm slightly confused then.
Well, I mean, we can go to Moat. We haven't seen Moat. Moat's going to be
Speed Booster. We have Speed Booster. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
Moat,
Moat's in logic.
Yeah, Moat will probably. I'm gonna wager Moat is going to be Greenbird Star.
Basically has to be that, Red Bryn, or like one of the top portals of Upper Norfair, I think. And Nitro.
It's West Meridia.
Uh,
Is our progression item over at Main Street? Is that possible?
no, none of this is in logic. Like it wouldn't be in logic anyway, even if they had because they don't have boots. But so I guess actually I think what that means is that however many E-tanks are available right now is enough E-tanks to do the hell run from Ridley Escape to Bubble Mountain.
Oh wow. Okay, and PapaSchmo just skipped a reserve.
And yeah, it's looking like those energy tanks are going to be in Croc, probably. Who said,
Was saying bet on Croc for this one. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so for the purposes of hell runs, like the game doesn't care whether you have, like, unless you have more, I think if you have more reserve tanks than energy tanks, it maybe cares a little bit. But as far as the game's concerned, for counting tanks for hell runs, a tank's a tank. Like, energy tanks and reserves are the exact same thing as far as the Barrier Randomizer is concerned for deciding if going to speed without various suits going to kill you.
Did PapaSchmo actually check what was at that transition? Maybe he did before and I just didn't see it. So
yeah.
PapaSchmo.
He tried to and then died.
Oh, and there's an E-tank.
There is an E-tank. All right, so that's 3. I think 3 is probably enough, logically, to get at least to Bubble Mountain. It's not enough for the bubble hell runs, but with speed, it is enough for ice. So at this point, I think that ice is in logic, and okay, no, wait, what is? Oh, you're just gonna go through the screw attack, duh. So yeah, we've got access to the high jump items and ice. Can check Croc Escape.
Nada is probably looking for, or not Nada. Nitro is probably looking for either energy tanks or another set of missiles to Crystal Flash.
Yeah, oh, go ahead, KJ.
I was gonna say, yeah, because right now neither runner can Crystal Flash. PapaSchmo trying to get that CWJ.
Speed booster equipped. You can't do it with speed
He
equipped.
might be trying to save his energy.
Okay, yeah, it looks like he has speed buff. Oh yeah,
A good one.
If he's gonna go do a hell run, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's good. Oh. CWJ is a really hard trick to perform. Even those who can do it, it's really hard to consistently do this.
It's like the first big reset point of new route any percent. Because if you mess it up and land on the platform, if you have bombs, you can do an HPJ across. Also, PapaSchmo does not need to do a CWJ there. He has Spring Ball. There is a way to use Spring Ball to get across. It's actually pretty simple. But let's see.
Well, Nitro makes it over to Bubble Mountain and is farming back up. Probably going to refill those reserve tanks and then going to start doing all those checks. I would not be surprised if area ends up being found around here.
Oh, there we go. Nice CWJ. It is on harder difficulty, but on hard, it's like none of the ways to cross moat are in logic. We're assuming that he's not spark. Wait, did he go back and get speed? Does Papa still have speed?
Yeah, he went down. He went down and got it.
Okay, right, and then did not check the.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he must have gotten
He got it.
Well, like that's a major progression item. You don't skip speed.
Yeah, that's right. He left reserve, fluffy mittens. Yeah, he did. He left a reserve behind.
This is slightly sketchy.
Well, Nitro got some missiles, so Nitro can now do, and he's even prepping for it. Nitro can do a Crystal Flash.
Yeah, as far as I know, we've seen.
But Nitro, you turned up your speed.
That's a death. Yep.
Oops.
It kind of looked like it may have been anyway, but yeah, that's. Game only cares if you have it, not if it's equipped or not, for when it triggers that lava trap.
That would have been a pretty tight Crystal Flash too, or even having enough energy. Did he even have enough energy to get back to the farm location? I don't know.
Yeah, that was not enough energy. You need. Like, it's real. You need a little under a tank, I think, with speed. It's pretty tight.
Okay, so Nitro going back to Bubble Mountain now knows that there's really nothing at speed except for those missiles, which, if he wants to Crystal Flash,
I should be fine. Still has.
Not anymore. Oh.
If the Alcoon punches you in the face. Bummer.
PapaSchmo gets in here to find out it's Crocomire with 0 majors. Might be thinking about now wanting to do that heck run. Yeah. Yeah, Crocomire probably does have at least an energy tank or two.
2 full reserves will be fine, but
Yep.
it's still not great for reserves to trigger automatically in heated rooms
Mm-mm.
because, unfortunately, you continue taking damage while the reserves refill.
I'm a little surprised Nitro isn't trying to save right now.
I
Progression
wanted
has to be around here.
He have we seen a 4th energy tank in Logic? Like
They-
a second regular tank?
I don't think so. I think this is the 1 energy tank and 2 reserve tanks.
We're still on 3. Progression is probably at ice. I would say, like, I mean, statistically, it's a little more likely to be at high jump, one of the high jump items, but it's there or ice, I think.
Nitro still has speed off. Oops. There we go.
Personally, I prefer to leave speed on and just not hold dash when I need to, like, ascend. Because it is really useful to have on, and if you run for at least 7 tiles, then you'll have enough run speed that you jump higher than.
Yeah.
But I definitely understand turning it off. It's like a very annoying thing sometimes.
Bombs.
That's nothing new in Logic. Technically a worst room item. A logical worst room item. It's like can fly isn't super important in Barrier Randomizer, but yeah, that is logical worst room if they don't find another one.
Oh, there's one of our majors. Spazer's over at Croc Escape.
We're probably not going to be getting Spazer today.
Nope.
Well, I guess you have Crystal Flash ammo. We're gonna. Oh no, we are gonna go check the portals instead.
Okay.
Nitro got bombs at high jump.
So either Ice Beam or I guess there's Cathedral too.
Yeah,
and Lower Norfair. Back of Lower Norfair.
Yeah, with this energy, Cathedral would not be in Logic. The ice items are in Logic. At least Beam is. I don't know if Crumble Missiles is.
And we found top of Red Tower. Oh, that's right. Wave, and the missile before wave was never checked. That is correct.
Those are also out of Logic right now.
Yeah. Oh, we found wrecked ship with
Morph Bombs was boots.
2 majors over in wrecked ship.
Thieves, yeah, with 20, you don't really need to get those.
PapaSchmo is probably going to be picking him up when he checks it, though. He needs 1 more power bomb pack to start being able to do a Crystal Flash.
Alright, and so there's 1 more easily accessible item here. 2 actually, because Varia Tweaks are on.
Missiles and what is this item actually called? Is this wrecked ship energy tank? I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Spikes are off. And they aren't gonna do the death part in the spiky death remove death. It's just spiky room.
Yep, the spikes are not receiving power, and therefore they are not sharp.
Makes sense if you think about it. Just regular missiles.
Just missiles here. I guess like when it's like not so spiky, it's not as big a deal. But I generally like to save before checking that. I think it's generally a good practice, but I can see like not wanting to take the time to save in case it's something good, because two big majors in wreck ship is like pretty decent for a wreck ship.
I'm thinking if spooky missiles are not a suit, then the boss is probably still going to be Phantoon. Yeah, I'm betting this is going to be a vanilla Phantoon.
Let's see. What was anything at Crumble Shaft missiles? Anything useful?
It was just regular missiles.
And just regular missiles at ice. So you may well be right.
Nitro did not save. Yeah, Nitro has not saved yet. And he will be going into a Phantoon fight with only 50 units of energy. Oh, almost gets the speedball.
Could be great.
Could be, but that would.
It's Dragon. Oh, that's.
Oh no!
I mean, was stuck there regardless.
Yep. Wow.
Oof. That's unfortunate.
So maybe progression is Crocomire energy, and then we go find a suit over at Wave.
Or so one. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that.
There is also one other major over at West Maria, but that's not in logic. We can't get to Main Street because we can, but that's not in logic.
So on hard, we need 2 more E-tanks for the regular bubble hell runs to be in logic, except for speed, which was in logic because we had speed booster. And then so it's 5 for Norfair Reserve and 7 for Wave Beam.
Man, and where on earth would progression be at with all of that? Because I don't think there's even enough checks to find all that energy.
We got 3, so they only need. I mean, there's what 5 checks at Croc? Oh, nice quick drop through that door, Nitro. That was very cool.
We found East Meridia.
We have nothing doing there. And
oh man, that was pretty close. But I guess we still have 2 full. Well, I guess 90 units of energy left in those 2 reserves.
all right, so PapaSchmo going to take the save here. And wreck ship shaft missiles was just it was some kind of ammo, right?
I'm sorry, which location?
The main shaft missiles in wreck ship.
Don't.
Yeah.
Is that spooky missiles?
Yeah,
spooky missiles. That was power bombs.
Okay, yeah, ammo. Okay.
Or, yeah,
yeah,
ammo.
That's right.
Nitro, yeah, going for Cathedral. Man, I bet Nitro really wishes he had picked up. No, I guess with the way he's using ammo, he wouldn't have. If he had picked up one more power bomb, he could be doing 2 crystal flashes, but gonna just be doing 1, which is enough.
Nothing here.
Nothing at Cathedral.
All right, so that's. Yeah, you really need a 4th energy tank here to make it to wave. Like, it's doable on 3, but it basically requires perfect play.
Spooky missiles are the missiles that you can get in wrecked ship. At
Where
the very
PapaSchmo,
beginning. Where PapaSchmo just came from.
Yeah, that check he just did.
Oh, Nitro just barely not getting into the ice room.
PapaSchmo is contemplating doing Crystal Flash Escape. I think they should have gone for it, but I definitely understand the decision not to. I just would have ruled, but totally fair play not to try something silly like that in a race.
I'm curious. I'm thinking Nitro is gonna try and go for wave.
I guess with the Crystal Flash, it's doable on 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it kind of would be nice to have a second Crystal Flash as backup.
Yeah. Ooh, PapaSchmo needs to be careful. Ooh. PapaSchmo finds an E-Tank at Alpha PBs.
Alright, so that's wave like reasonably doable then. Not logical for another few tanks, but
With Crystal Flash, right?
And especially with the Crystal Flash, yeah.
Okay.
Well, four tanks is enough to in Mania. It can be in logic on 4.
Schmo only has 1. Oh, there's gravity.
Only has the 1 reserve. That's right.
Yeah, Schmo only has 1 reserve.
There's still 3 tanks. All right.
Nitro doesn't even want to check wave. Oh, can't do a second.
Well. Also, there's no major left. Spazers at Croc Escape.
That's right. Yeah. So we need to keep. We need to keep this.
Yep. And so that is definitely going to be. That's got to be like their logic. So there's going to be 3 more E tanks in logic before that gravity suit. I couldn't tell you where they are, but they're somewhere.
PapaSchmo's got plenty of time, I think. Yeah.
Nitro?
PapaSchmo, Nitro. Excuse me, Nitro.
It's been a long couple of races, KJ. Don't worry about it.
Yes. And we might have a third.
All right. Oh, so that was our first suit at like a half hour or something.
Yep. Sooner than the first match.
By a bit.
I missed. Where did Vanilla Red Tower lead to? I was too focused on something else, on the other thing. I have no idea. Oh, but we found a Brinstar.
Looks like back at East Meridia.
Okay. And then, yeah, the tube led to Lava Dive, and this is our last red tower check, and it takes us top of Brinstar. Hey, that's nice to see.
2 items. So, you know what? I'll bet this is where the energy is.
Yeah, actually. Oh, Varia might even be here, too.
That would be really cool. I would... Is Nitro heading in the direction of Green Brinstar? Probably not. Nitro's gonna go do underwater stuff.
Yeah, Nitro's heading to... Oh, there's Charge Beam.
Ooh.
West Meridia does have a major, so let's see what he ends up doing with this.
Oh, let's see it.
Do the short charge. We're checking Main Street Supers.
There
Gets
we go.
it.
Yeah.
Lines up. And it's good. And we get Grapple Beam.
So 2 beams, one of them a bit more useful than the other. Generally
You
speaking.
can heart or you can farm with Grapple. Can't farm with Charge.
Yeah, it is much harder to farm ammunition with Charge Beam. However, it's also much less necessary to farm ammunition.
Yeah, one beam helps you farm, one of them helps you beat the game. So
Yeah, but a nice short charge there. The Main Street bottom level short charge is much easier to do going right to left because of the slopes.
it's also a very handy one to learn because then you don't have to worry about a door transition or having to potentially lose your spark.
Yeah, like there's also the intermediate option, which is the platform above that goes into Fish Tank. That's a good place you can do a pretty easy 2-tap there and
Gotcha.
get it. So that's something that I recommend to people who don't want to do the 3-tap, but who are good enough at charging to not have to do the door transition version. Like definitely, and here's one tank.
There's another. Yep.
There's probably going to be at least one more tank. Like, yeah, I mean they can full clear Green Brinstar at this point. Have speed, have power bombs, have super missiles.
But we only need one more major in. Oh no, if I see another E-Tank and I find the major, that's good enough. But skips Mission Impossible. That's fine. We've got 2 other checks down here.
I agree with the Mission Impossible check in particular. And
there it is.
I think you still check Charge Beam here, right?
Yeah, because we're still looking for super missiles. We're looking for energy, and heck, another 2 power bombs. With how things have been, for another 2 crystal flashes would be nice.
Oh yeah, let's go. PapaSchmo has charge and wave, so we can see some X factors maybe.
That'd be interesting.
Like this is the minimum beam that I want if I have charge beam. Honestly, I think that wave beam is like a reasonable beam to have. Like your charge shots are half the damage of the PRKD beam, and you can do X factors.
Crate is in the exact same spot as last game too,
and has exactly as many items.
Yeah, just as useful. I have not seen it. Does he do X Factor strats?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, he has run. I know he has run low ice. And maybe PRKD. I'm not sure. Or like a Fantoon first any percent route. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm sure it's like something. You do X Factors on Dragon and Botmoon and basically every category that gets Wave Beam. So
Possibly Turians at the front of Lower Norfair. I thought we saw front of Lower Norfair lava dive at last tube in Red Tower. I could have mismarked that though.
Have we've seen back of Lower Norfair too, or
Yep.
not yet?
The only thing we haven't seen, I think, is back of Rickship.
Okay.
I think that's our Turian axis.
Okay. All right. So Fantunic prayed for the other. How many is it? Is it one item left at Wreck Ship, or is it still two?
I think it's still 2. I don't think we've seen either of the majors.
Okay.
Between Ocean Maze and then whatever the missile is in the ocean itself, spooky missiles, and Wreck Ship E-Tank, the only major we found in all that. No, we didn't find any major in any of that. And we are also seeing Dragon. Oh, are we going to get a blue suit?
Unfortunately, I'm sure we'll see some sparks because that's like a really good way to do a lot of damage. Has to be a little cautious. Not a lot of energy in those reserves. But yeah, looks like opened with a spark and now is gonna switch to ammo. Very, very reasonable thing to do at this energy. Oh, careful.
Yeah, take the death.
Yeah, even with gravity, she still hits you for 40. It's
And we're
not.
probably, in speaking of something in chat, we're probably not going to see fried shrimp because gravity does not protect environment like Varia does. So with one E-Tank, and I think that's 2 reserves on Nitro's side. Drained through that pretty fast. Like I can't recall how much energy you drained through it, but
I think it's between 2 and 250, depending on how much initial damage you've done to her. Somebody said in chat earlier.
You take or that you
That you take, yeah. And
okay.
It takes like 200 to 250 energy, depending on like how much you've managed to damage her with your opener.
The Nitro can do it, but we'll be using those reserve tanks. And then yeah, PapaSchmo has Fantoon down.
Right, and that means that Wreck Ship is back on. We have everything we need to clear Wreck Ship. I mean, the only progression that's really left at this point is Varia Suit.
Do you think we're gonna find that at?
See. How many majors were in the 2 Meridias? Oh, there we go.
I think there were 0 in East Meridia. Nobody's gonna have to fact check me on that one.
1 in East Meridia. I guess it could be in East Meridia, but it's like I kind of feel like it's in Wreck Ship. So
and
yeah.
How many do we have in Lower Norfair? Because if we have 2 in Wreck Ship, 1 in East Meridia. I'm sorry?
3 according to chat.
Oh man. Okay, that's probably where we've got some of our beams then.
Yeah. Because that one can't be Varia. So that'll be beams, X-ray, and the 2 boot items that are left. Base and high jump.
We also haven't seen X-ray.
The item or the location?
The item, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen the item X-ray.
Yep. We've seen grapple. PapaSchmo has not, but Nitro has. And so yeah, it could be. I can't remember. I think Shack Tool is in Logic, technically, right now.
We need high jump in order to make that jump.
You need boots?
Yeah, don't we need boots to do that?
Let me see here. Well, oh, we don't have space jump yet.
We don't have space jump or height. We do have spring ball.
But yeah, I don't.
Okay, we got PapaSchmo here at Wreck Ship. Going to be checking these two bottom items. Again, we're just looking for Varia at this point. Would be great. Yeah, there is the ice clip, but we don't have ice beam either. Thinking of Puyo, is that what that thing is that you would freeze and get the clip?
Oh. So JJ, they have spring ball, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can without high jump, you can get there with spring ball and bombs.
Oh, that's right. They have bombs. Oh, IBJ. I completely forgot they have bombs.
Could be Varia Shack Tool in Logic.
There it is.
Nope. Oh, thank goodness.
You continue to dig Wreck Ship now.
How many of the PapaSchmo is still missing a bunch of majors in Upper Norfair, right?
Never recall. He has the only major he's missing that Nitro has would be Gravity and Grapple. So there are two majors, I believe, that PapaSchmo doesn't know about. That's Phaser and Gravity.
Okay, I feel like Upper Norfair with 2 is better than Wrecked Ship with 1. Once you've cleared the bottom tracks of Wrecked Ship.
Was going for this. I think he forgot this was Dragon.
Has Bristol Flash ammo, so like could do that escape. I think
if you saw his reaction when he got in, I think he forgot.
When was the last save?
I don't think he saved when he got into Wreck Ship. So I'm not sure. He did save? Okay.
Okay,
he's still contending with a turret. I don't think he destroyed the last.
Yep, the upper left one's still alive.
Uh-oh.
But like kind of needs to take damage anyway. So
I think we are gonna see a Crystal Flash skip. This is going to be interesting. I actually haven't seen this before.
So this is part of you do this as part of the vanilla RBO skip or escape. Oh, bummer.
Bounce.
Good try.
Okay, he did save. So he's just going down, picking up Varia, and possibly just going to leave. Maybe try again. I don't know. Now that he's a little more prepared for it, or knows what he's running into.
Like, I see an argument for clearing the top here because you're here. Like, I feel like he does really want to kill. Like, you can tell there's a desire here to kill Dragon and not so as to not to have to come back and to unlock the doors at East Meridia. But
It looks like he's leaving.
yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. Just gonna probably note back to Upper Norfair with the Varia suit, which is the play because that's where gravity is. Whee!
Also,
Nice.
Nitro finding his charge beam
Wave beam.
and the wave beam.
Did Nitro come in from the bottom? That's funny. Oh, interesting. You know, I like this a lot, actually. Oh, nice.
That is an interesting play, and it looks like it might be playing that plasma.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of called that, KJ, with the beams in Lower Norfair.
We'll see about Ice Beam. But as of right now, PapaSchmo, I don't see PapaSchmo picking up any more ammo.
Oh, hello!
Oh, nice!
What a play. Alright.
Turian, I think, is at the back of Rick's ship. I think. So there's that. PapaSchmo, I don't know if PapaSchmo realizes it, but PapaSchmo is going to have to go back to Rick's ship no matter what. Ooh, an E-Tank. It's 4 E-Tanks now, Varia, Reserve. I don't know if he'll pick that up.
At this point, we're just full clearing looking for gravity suit, I guess. At least down to the boss. So it could be we're looking at either Crate or Fantoon, or Crate or Ridley down here. We're not sure which.
I'm hoping for Vanilla Ridley, to be honest. Although a Lower Norfair crate is always funny.
Yeah, Nitro's gravity suit. Oh yeah, and has already killed Dragon. Duh. But yeah, good old Varia suit.
So who do you believe is in the lead at this point?
Yeah, somebody called me out in the chat of one of the races I ran where I like considered like just going for the item there through the maze and then checked it at the bottom, and I got kind of called out for it, and like I agree with the criticism on thinking about it. I kind of think it's better if you're going to check it, like you're gonna burn a bunch of time doing that anyway, like because you've got 2 door transitions. You may as well just like go in the back way if you're going to do that.
Which item are you referring to?
The one in behind Spring Ball Maze.
Oh, okay.
Where the E-Tank was here.
Oh, that's right. He did that last game too, and yeah. Uh-oh. PapaSchmo needs to get out of that. I think Nitro's in the lead right now. It does have another boss. Well, yeah, and Nitro's on the exact same path as PapaSchmo, so yeah, Nitro might be in the lead at this point. Still too early, but yeah, we'll see what happens with all this. Yeah, Nitro, you gotta be careful. Nitro does have Varia. Yep. Oh, and it is a vanilla Ridley. Ridley's playing quite nicely with PapaSchmo. Really? Is that it? That's it.
Right. Well done.
That was a nice Ridley. Okay, does this have the other major? Nope, it has an E-Tank. Nitro's gonna love that when Nitro eventually sees it. Man, the confidence that Nitro has right now. I would be too afraid facing Ridley right now with just two E-Tanks, I guess, and two reserves. And not even 30 super missiles, and just relying on missiles and charge beam. But that just goes to show, much better player than I am. Are these any percent strats? Is that what's going on right now? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, optimally, any percent fights Ridley on 2 energy tanks.
Gotcha. Well, that's right. Ridley's E-Tank is the last E-Tank to pick up, isn't it?
Usually, optimally, people get Batun.
Okay.
So you have Terminator and High Jump for Lower Norfair. Nitro showing off the sick farming simulator strats.
Exactly why this beam's here.
Yeah, primary purpose in the game. That and weird clips.
Oh yeah. Nitro's trying to save his super missile ammo.
Yeah, doesn't have to worry about it too much on account of the charge wave plasma.
Ooh, that was nice. Getting a couple of shots in before Ridley fully spawns. And you could do that with power bombs. I didn't know you could do that with a charge shot.
I kind of missed what happened.
And it looks like PapaSchmo is going for the acid bath.
A respectable play. Where does Lava Dive go?
Lava Dive goes to Broken 2, Blast 2, and Red Tower.
Okay.
Nitro also having a pretty good Ridley fight. And PapaSchmo is holding all of us in suspense right now. Looks like Schmo did make it.
All right, here we go. Yep.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
Exiting through the bottom of Mickey Mouse. This room sucks.
There we go. And looks like we're gonna go check back of GT. Have plasma, charge, and wave. That's
Like you're down here, you may as well.
even if you just go in and check GT, that's not a bad fight. Uh-oh. There we go.
Cutting it close, but we got it. We got it.
And oops. Looks like Nitro chooses not to go down to the acid. Although at this point, I think Nitro is in go mode.
Yeah. Would like to have boots or ice beam, I'm sure, but like is totally capable of beating the game with this.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the key hunter save. That's good play then.
But he is gonna just take the time to kill GT.
The quick fight when you're double hitting with charge wave plasma.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Spazer, so the only thing that would make this a bus is if it's X-ray. Or if it's...
Well, speaking of...
Commentator's curse.
AJ, what have you done?
He is still gonna keep it, okay.
Microwave Dragon, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Nitro's just doing a couple of checks here to, again, find that ice beam. It's very much worth it.
This is okay. That is how you do that. Cool. I do not really know how to do that, so.
The jump out of the energy refill room?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, really.
Nah. And Baboon's down. I didn't see it, but I'm assuming Baboon's item was not anything.
Yeah, it looked like missiles to me. It went by very quickly.
Okay. PapaSchmo is doing a lava dive as well, but has plenty of energy. Gonna go to Red Tower. Really needs to go back to Upper Norfair.
Yeah. Need to find that.
Unfortunately, Upper Norfair is not close by. He's got to go all the way up to the top of Red Tower.
It's Upper nor far.
Oh, Nitro missing the quick kill.
That's not zombie crate, is it?
Can you do
Okay,
that to
no,
create?
it's not. There's
Can
a
you?
there's a I forget exactly how it happens, but there's a way to like hit him for an exact amount of damage in a very particular way that makes it so that he doesn't open his mouth and it's a soft lock.
Interesting. Is it that you damage him beyond the amount he can be
Oh,
damaged, and
it's
it
patched.
still
Okay,
stands up?
I'm not sure exactly how it works. You'd have to ask um, somebody who has like a little bit more of the like. That's a little bit obscure even for me.
Interesting.
Um, but yeah, I guess it's patched out in very rando. Um, like I know it's like you can. Well, I guess it's not max beam anyway, so I think it would have been fine because it would that only would have been 850. Um, I think it's an issue with full beam. Because full beam is 900, so one missile plus a full beam is exactly 1,000.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, we're seeing Nitro going back down to Aqueduct, but yeah, we're just going back up. Okay. Okay. Nitro's wanting to make his way back to Wreck Ship. And from where he's at. Alright, that's not too far away. We're just needing to get up to the top of Upper North Air. And remembers about the Spazer and skips it.
We'll shortly be finding gravity suits. And so Kraid's at Dragon. That's what just happened, right? Yes. I feel like the seed bleed is very, very real with this match so far.
The what?
The seed bleed, where I'm getting
Oh,
confused about whether something happened in this like over an hour long seed or the preceding over an hour long seed.
oh, that last scene was brutal. And there are some similarities between the two. Maybe the runners would be up to just making the third race if there's going to be one. Vanilla everything except for Major Minor Split. Hey, PapaSchmo finds his gravity suit. And that puts PapaSchmo in go mode.
Alright, so gonna go down to Chronic.
Did Nitro? I thought Nitro defeated Dragon. I sworn Nitro defeated Dragon. I guess not. Well, we're gonna see a Dragon fight.
Did he die after beating Dragon?
It might have been one of those things that it froze. Yeah, the last we saw was he was trying to do Shine Sparks into Dragon. I thought.
Oh yeah, no. He was at 38 and got bonked.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he was trying to do ammo stuff in the lower left-hand corner
This
and
I don't.
didn't get under Dragon in time.
Gotcha. This what Nitro just said. I'm not sure I agree. You need ice. There's one major left in Meridia. It would take just 30 seconds or something like that. Not even that to check and see if Dragon holds that major item. And if it's ice, great. You would have saved more time. But we're just going to go.
Worth it, but it could have also been X-ray, as far as he knows. Could be space jump, which isn't super useful at this point.
True.
Either it is random escape, but it's still like it'd be fine, but it's also two door transitions, and it's already like an hour 10 in. You're nervous about your
And you're
opponent
one game
finishing.
behind. That's true. Yep. You're right. You're right. In fact, in that light, you'd be curious, and it's probably why he's kind of short in our energy and maybe not checking everything that we thought he would. PapaSchmo gonna get a nope. Oh, that was so close though.
Yeah, a hard trick. Alright, so we've got Nitro going down the terrain elevator at 1:11, basically on the dot.
We're gonna be snagging up these Metroids. Uh-oh. Gets all of them. There we go. Now at his crate fight. Doesn't get the quick kill, so we get to see a second round of the crate DLC.
Good enough.
With what Nitro has, are we going to see a baby skip?
You can definitely go. Would be worth going for if you have like if you feel confident in being able to do it. This is a loadout to do it with. Space jump makes it easier, but high jump is what like really makes the time save worth it.
And after the amount of damage he just took from those hoppers, it's just going to damage down.
You have to refill, so.
Be careful about the amount of damage.
You have reserve to show them.
Oh, yeah, we do have reserve.
Okay, maybe not easier. Faster, I guess was what I meant to say, which is the kind of the opposite generally. So my bad there.
Oh, it's going to take the time to check at least one of these sand pits to see if ice is down here.
Yeah, so the seed looking like it's not going to be quite as long as the other one, but still quite the slog. But
And it looks like we're gonna go through the Zebites the good old-fashioned way.
good old Zebetite skip. Zeb, skip.
Has enough to get through, and to be honest, that's probably the safer play too. Just in case, for some reason, you somehow don't have enough ammo to do this, which I don't see why. Yeah, I was gonna say should have had plenty.
Yeah. And like speed Zeb skip can be really finicky.
Okay, now PapaSchmo, yeah, is on his way back to Wreck Ship to defeat Dragon. Knows that Turian is up there as well, so yeah, I don't think PapaSchmo is gonna make it into Turian by the time Nitro is done, but we'll see.
Right, yeah, Nitro through the scary part of the Mother Brain fight. It's 24 shots with Charge Wave Plasma. Kills Mother Brain.
Really, Ice only changes that by 4?
Yeah, Ice makes it 20.
Wow.
Because it's 900 versus 750.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ice Wave Spacer is 100. Or 60, rather. 60, not 100.
E-Shooter is over 100, though, right?
P-Shooter is 300. Ice alone is 200.
It's depressing, is what it would be. Ooh, we're gonna see a microwaved shrimp. And looks like, yep, gets it.
There we go. It's a little bit trickier when you don't have full beam, just because it takes, with full beam, Dragon dies in 7 hits. With this beam, 8. 7? Is that right?
You're the numbers person here.
Yeah, it must
I
be.
don't know.
It must be. But yeah, sometimes it's easy to like miscount and have to do a second round. That always feels bad, but no need for that here.
Okay, so it looks like we might actually see both players in Turian. One leaving just as the other one enters.
Well, it is also random escape. So
Yes.
And
it was pointed out 5 minutes, so I'm gonna say this is a...
I don't have them. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna say this is a wreck ship escape.
Well, I don't have the map. I have no idea what anything looks like. I'm gonna say Meridia.
Meridia, which one? Oh, I guess it's West Meridia. It's Business Center.
It's always Business Center. That's the number one rule of random escape. It's always Business Center.
Interesting. So yeah, Nitro's just got to make it to Lower Norfair escape, and that'll take him to the Key Hunters next to the moat.
Be careful because you are not protected by screw attack when you wall jump. Or when you are wall jump checking.
Okay. Nitro comes in first place at a time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 53 seconds. GG.
GG's in chat for Nitro.
We are going to a third race.
And so the two winning times for our races tonight total just over 3 hours of Super Metroid gameplay. Yeah, we'll see what the runners are.
Okay, looks like PapaSchmo is going to go ahead and forfeit the race.
All right, looks like we will have game 3 tonight. Shout outs to all of our friends on the other side of the international date line.
Oh, man. All right, well, go pop more popcorn, go get your drinks refilled. We will be back.